Good morning, Nav. Happy Monday. Hope you're super excited to be here. Get started on our circle notes. We're going to do area and circumference of circles. Today we're going to do area. Then Wednesday we'll do circumference. Be super fun and we love it. I've attached a blank copy of the notes in case you want to print them off and write them in yourself. Sometimes that helps people. If you just want to listen to my soothing voice and do the notes that way, I'm good with that. So go ahead and pause me, get what you need, and when you're ready, come back and I will be here. Welcome back. I thought I would just write on them so that way you guys could see them and be used to them the way that I do them with different colors and so much fun. A circle is a set of points equidistant from a given point called the center. Equidistant means that all of the points are the same distance around. So this right here, they're all, oh, this is a horrible circle, all the same distance around from the center. Center, on the other hand, is the given point around which all points are equidistant from. So right here is our center, and we're going to call our center C in honor of Corona, who's messing up our world right now. So all these points are the same distance around C. All around here. Radius is the distance from the center to any point on the circle. So here's our center, and we're going to draw our radius out. Could be anywhere. And label it R so we remember. You might remember the hula hoop that I had by my desk. And I had R, a radius written on it. I always think that it's the shorter word. Radius is shorter, so it's the shorter line. You know me and my tricks. Do something. Diameter is the distance across the circle through the center. So anywhere, could go anywhere. You know, this is a radius or diameter. I'm going to call it a D. Doesn't have to go in one direction. Let's go back here. R. Actually, from here to here, that's an R. Just has to go through the center. This is what I meant. Radius is the short word. Diameter is the longer word. Let me get my yellow. So it's the longer line. Circumference is the distance around the circle. And you think about it like a circle. It begins with a C and it kind of makes this look. So that's like a C. So that must be, oh, that must be my circumference when it looks like a C. That'll give you something to think about it. Okay, now I'm going to move, tap to edit text. I don't want to edit any text. Can I move that? Okay, I'm going to pause. And boom, just like that, I'm back. Okay, area of a circle. Area equals pi r squared. And for pi, I'm going to put it over here. Pi, we are going to use equals 3.14. If I tap that up there we go. Pi equals 3.14. I know there's a pi button on the calculator, but I don't want you using it. It goes on forever and it messes stuff up. And for our purposes, we're going to estimate, and we're going to use 3.14. Circumference, on the other hand, I should use red because I did there. Circumference equals 2 pi r, or pi b. Now, I know you watched that really awesome video where it talked about the area of the circle. And wasn't it satisfying watching those little itty bitty teeny tiny pieces come together like a comb, just making that rectangle or parallelogram? I love that video. Anyway, okay, let's find the area of each circle, and you can see it says round to the nearest tenth. So that is what we are going to do, because we are rule followers. Which is blue. Okay, so first thing I want you to do is I want you to identify right here. Do I have the circumference, or do I have diameter, or do I have radius? You have to decide that first. I want you to write that. R equals 3. That way we know we've got a radius. To find area, we're going to do area equals 3.14 times 3 squared. And I have to see that step. Can't I just punch it into my calculator? No, you cannot. So then area equals 3.14 times 9. I am going to have a little itty bitty teeny tiny bit of a heart and say that you can go ahead and not write that step. But then I went away there for a second. Then area, better get my pen color right though, right? Jeez, get it together, woman. Area equals, who knows it, 28.3, and our label is meters squared. Area is always squared. So on all of these, you're going to have a square label. Okay, I'm going to move, adjust. Okay, now this one. First thing we've got to do is look and see, what do we have? It's halfway, so that must mean we have, that's right, oops, oh, wonder if I can get different, okay, I haven't been able to figure that out. Radius equals 10.8. So now I know area is pi r squared, so 3.14 times 10.8. So area equals 366 4/10, 366.4, and our label is feet squared. And holy smokes, I hope you guys are yelling at me there going, why aren't you boxing in your answers, Mrs. Ayers? And you should be boxing in your answers. Okay, now we'll use red. Why not? Now what do we have? It's all the way across. Longer word, longer line, longer word. So we have, geez Louise, our diameter equals 14. So our radius is half of that. Half of 14 is, that's right, 7. I want to see this. I want to see where you have written out your radius. I want to see where you have written it out each time. It's easy to get confused or to forget or not be paying attention. Oh, you guys pay attention all the time. But anyway, I don't know why I keep doing that. So area is 3.14 times 7 squared. You have to do 7 squared first. Order of operations says exponents first. Well, actually parentheses, but we don't have any parentheses, so we're going to do our exponents. And then area equals, click, 153 9/10, 153.9, and our label is yards, and of course it's area, and area is always squared, because really what we're doing, this is as fine as it'll go. Let's do this. That's good. We're figuring out how many squares we can fit in our circle. I know my lines aren't even, but it's how many of these little squares are in it. That's why it's squared. It's also because we're taking 7 yards times 7 yards, and yards times yard is yard squared. But I digress. Now let's go back to our marker. I think this is what I was using. This one, I'm glad it's not too light. Okay, again, what do we have here? What do we have here? Diameter, that's right. So diameter, ooh, that's, I gotta adjust my, not that, this. Diameter, oh, much better. Oh, but I don't think it should be that big. Let's try that one. Equals 31, yep. So radius equals, what's half of 31? Yep, 15.5. Area equals 3.14 times 15.5 squared. So area equals, punching it in, 754 and 8/10 kilometers squared. 754 and 8/10, and it's kilometers. What do you think of that? I like it. Okay, now let's move down to these little half ones. A half a circle is called a, I like the green because it's kind of bright, semicircle. Half a circle is a semicircle. I know I'm not going to do the black, that's too blah. So, what were we given? A semicircle, yeah, I know that, but it says only from here to here. So from here to here is our radius equals 16, and we know area is pi r squared, so we're going to do area equals 3.14 times 16 squared. But wait, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new edition. It's not a full circle, it's a half circle, so we have to divide it by 2. We have to do all of our stuff on top. We have to do all of this first. Can't just take half of 16. We have to do all of this first and then divide by 2. So then area equals 803 and 8400ths, and I know it said round to the 10th, so I'll do that at the end. Divided by 2. So area equals 402.1 centimeters. See? This is just divided by 2. We totally got that, don't we? And then this last one for today, because we're only doing area today. Don't want to overwork you. We'll go all the way across, longer word, longer line. So that must be our, which one haven't I used? Green? Oh, I did for semicircle. So that means that our diameter is 22 and 6/10. So our radius must be 11 and 3/10. So area equals, I'm going to erase that and move it over just a little bit because I don't feel like I gave myself enough room. You ever been there? So area equals 3.14 times 11.3 squared. But, ooh, stop. I know, you guys are singing for me. Thank you. It's not a full circle, it's a half circle, so we're dividing by 2. Again,